Assalamualaikum everyone. Let's continue the topic with the ion channel proteins. The ion channel proteins are relatively stable, but they exist in at least two conformational states, open and closed functional state. The mechanism responsible for the opening and the closing of the channel is not understood, but can be thought of as a gate. The gating may involve the twisting and the distortion of the channel, thus creating a wider or narrower lumen. The gating appears to occur in response to such stimuli as voltage change, the presence of a ligand, or the stretch or pressure. In the non-stimulated state, the potassium channel gates are open wider than the sodium channel gates, which are nearly closed. This permits the K plus ions to diffuse out of the cell cytoplasm more radially than the Na plus ions can diffuse in. In the stimulated state, the sodium channel gates are at first wide open, then the potassium channel gates are open. The sodium channel gates are nearly closed again. The opening and the closing of these channels is thought to produce the depolarization and repolarization of plasma membrane. Nerve cell processes. The process of the nerve cell may be divided into the two types, and the diameter tapers as they extend from there, and they often branch profusely. In many, the linear branches bear large number of small projections. These closely resemble that and contain the nasal granules and others. Now they are extensions to increase the surface area for the receptions from other ones. Essentially, they conduct impulse, and then during the embryonic development they are overproduced. Later they are reduced in number and size in response to the altered functional demand from afferent axon. The evidence shows that they remain plastic throughout the life and elongate and branch or contract in response to afferent activity. The longest processes are there, and it arises from a small conical elevations on body and devoid of the nasal granules. Occasionally, it arises from the proximal parts and is tubular and is uniform in diameter. It tends to have a smooth surface. They usually do not branch, and collateral branches may occur along their length shortly before their termination and commonly branch profusely. And the branches are often enlarged, especially those of autonomic nerves, show a series of the swellings resembling a string of the beads near their termination. These swellings are called velocicities. It may be very short and are seen in many one, and extremely long as seen when they extend from a peripheral receptor in the skin of the toe to that there to the brain, and the diameter varies considerably with the different one, and those of the larger diameter conduct impulses rapidly, and those are smaller conduct it slowly. So guys, today we talk about the many important topics. First one was remaining of the previous video, and second one was new of that video. So regarding that, any query you can ask me. Thank you.